Hello, this is Steve David Kozik, Chief Spiritual Officer of the LoveMakers Foundation, a 501c3 charity whose purpose is to bring love to the world. And just as importantly, to bring love to each and every one of us here on the planet. Of course, Deborah and I have developed some amazing spiritual tools to help each of you individually. All you have to do is check out our website, set up an appointment, or give us a call directly. But today, and again, I believe it's a profound love message. It's titled Go From Darkness to the Light. I've realized and come to a very strong realization that because life is ever changing, that you only have two choices in life. One, you can go forward in love, in a love paradigm, going towards absolute love, or two, you can go backwards in a fear paradigm. You might have been told that you're a sinner or that you are not good enough. Maybe you're afraid of being alone or dying. Maybe you're burned out. Maybe you no longer find any joy in life. Maybe you're clinging to some type of result. Maybe you're unemployed. How is your life going? But what I've discovered is that everyone wants some form of salvation, happiness, or perhaps peace or inner joy as an ultimate goal. But Victor Hugo, in the book and the play, I think there is a movie entitled Les Miserables, wrote, and it was said to love or have loved, that is enough. Ask nothing further. There is no pearl to be found in the dark folds of life. Well, first of all, I don't think life is dark. I think it's meant to be lived at a high level. But also, your actions is not necessarily your entire consciousness, is it? To me, it's really about becoming love, about getting in that state of what I would term absolute transformational love. But, in your life, there may be a time when the shadows seemed endless, when doubt, fear, and loneliness built up around your heart and soul. But I can tell you, love is the force that's going to break those walls. Joy is not found in possessions. Happiness is not found in achievements. This is lasting happiness. They are found in love. And not just romantic love. It's not just romantic love. We're talking about you. So let love be your compass. Let love be your strength. Let love be the light that guides you from darkness to joy, from darkness to love. Because love is the truth that will set you free. Jesus tried to tell us that through his actions, his healings, his words. And even when he said, I am the way, he didn't necessarily mean idol worship. What he meant is that you have to use love to get to your highest self, to get to the divine, to get to God. Because in the end, love is not just what we feel, it's what we are. It's the highest truth, the deepest, the purest happiness. And so I encourage you to embrace life. Do not control it. Release your happiness. Live your destiny. I think that one of the profound thinkers that I have read and listened to on YouTube videos over the years is a fellow by the name of Alan Watts, who brought Asian philosophies, whether it's Zen, Buddhism, Taoism, to the West. And again, when I look at my spiritual path and the blending of Eastern and Western religions, you come up with a very profound conclusion about things like God and love and state of being, and is the way that I've developed my concept of absolute love, a state in which I've realized and come to the realization or recognition in me is the highest form of existence and state of being on this planet. But Alan Watts had said and written that step into the divine timing of life. There are so many things that are out there, but this is the moment in your life. It's each moment. This is the moment in your life that God's message to you that there is a moving synchronicity in life through love, through being present and observing life, towards loving yourself and doing each moment of observation with love of yourself, knowing that you're a divine human individual, knowing that you are connected to the divine, knowing that in a way you can't punish yourself for what the external circumstances are in life, that you're a divine being, that you are unconditional love. It's just you haven't realized it yet, perhaps. Love is the moment of your life and the patient unfolding of life. And you have to have the faith and the courage and confidence to let that cosmic energy, that love energy, flow through you so you can observe what's happening. Because life is going to happen, isn't it? Alan Watt says, be patient. And he calls it a mantle of transformation. I call it a mantle of absolute love transformation, because it's your calling to no longer to seek God, to seek your highest self, but to align with your highest self. To do this requires courage. The courage to pray, the courage to contemplate, the courage to observe and live each moment fully. To know and understand in your heart and in your soul that you cannot control all of the outcomes, but that you are aligned with a higher purpose. You are aligned with your highest self. You are aligned with God. The moment of living each moment requires that you do act with courage. It requires that you have faith in yourself. People are seeking, you're seeking happiness, achievement, success, money, whatever it is, when in fact your greatest purpose, your greatest life is in you. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within. So dissolve the illusions of your life. Transform yourself into the engagement of absolute love. Now, Mr. Watts would say, release yourself. I say, engage yourself in love. Become aware of the power of love, and you will observe the infinite beauty of each and every moment of your life. And I know this sounds very metaphysical and not practical, but it is. It is. And when you apply love to any problem, you are going to get the solution, aren't you? So align yourself with something greater. You don't have to have the answers. In your life, you just observe that, life happens, that things always work out. As my mom, the late Sarah Ruth Daniels Kozik, told me, she says, honey, things always work out for the best. And I think that is the way life works in the end. That you live the life that you directed it to be lived. But I'm saying to you right now is your moment to let absolute love, to let love guide your life, your consciousness will allow you to move forward with courage and confidence. And you will find your purpose and the profundity of life. And you will become fulfilled beyond your wildest dreams. Love is the way. Dear God, this moment we recognize and realize the immense beauty and omnipotence of absolute love. We this moment know and declare that we are love, and that each and every moment of our life, the expansiveness and intimateness of our loves for ourselves and for everything and all that is, allows us to grow each and every moment of our lives, to connect with our highest selves this moment, which we do, to let life unfold in our highest consciousnesses and bring us everything that we desire. Know that this is absolute truth that I now release in the inner universe for us this moment. Of course, we thank you for the beauty and the grace of absolute love. So it is so, amen. Love is truly the way. I also want to thank you for viewing She Said, He Said on our Wednesday. It's been received with tremendous popularity after 3 weeks. And I think it's part of it is because that it answers Deborah's forced to answer tremendous practical problems in everyday life and issues. But I want to tell you here that when you get on that path of becoming love and you allow love in to guide you and you understand the infiniteness and beauty of each and every moment and live that moment fully and make it each moment in your life over a 24-hour day, that you will be amazed. So, next week we're going to be having our wonderful Thanksgiving love message. Deborah and I will be presenting it together, probably about right after She Said, He Said, because we're going to be on the road Thanksgiving Day, traveling north to Carson City. But know that we love you. We know that you are love. And remember, check out our YouTube videos. Get your friends to watch these videos. And check out our website. But in the end, become love and know love is the way.